Welcome to today's shoulder mobility workshop. We're going to start out by finding out about your motor skills and how good you are at targeting your shoulders with simultaneous adduction plus abduction. Here in the neutral position, we're going to adduct and abduct our shoulders, retract them and extend them to see if we can control them. Also, we're going to do the same in the upward rotation, as you can see here, and in the downward rotation, as you can see here. Now, if you don't have a cat at home, you can do it with just a broomstick. And here we're going to do the non-simultaneous adduction abduction, or just one side, just to see if we actually have enough motor control over our shoulders and scapula to turn them to either side, up or down, etc. Once we've got done with this, we're going to see how much we can move upward in an adducted state and move upward in an abducted state. So now that we know how functional or dysfunctional our shoulders are, we can move on to the exercises. First off, we're going to find out how far apart we have to grab the stick so we can do a full rotation. Depending on your mobility, you're going to need to do it either wider apart or you can do it closer if you have more mobility. We're going to do simultaneously both sides, rotating backward and forward. At the front, we pull our shoulders forward, and at the back, we pull them together. We're going to do the same thing to the left side and to the right side in a full circle, coming to the front and reversing again to either side. Always use your shoulder blades in full conjunction with your arms, meaning that once your arm is at the front, you pull your shoulder blade to the front and vice versa. And then we're going to do the same thing backwards in one smooth motion, just to see if we have the motor control and the mobility. And once we're done with that, we're going to do forward and backwards in half repetitions, meaning you go back and forth just in half a repetition. With the rotations, we're going to add all the way back. Once we're over the head, we're going to adduct our shoulders, pull them together, and at the front we're going to pull them all the way forward, abduct them, and then we're going to switch it up again. Now for this variation, you're going to be able to grip it much closer, because we want to move close to our backs as far as we can, all the way down, straightening our arms, staying close to our back while reversing, pulling our shoulders upward and then again downwards. And we're going to be moving our shoulder blades with the movement again, pulling upwards and downwards. For our final exercise, we're going to bring up the stick to the chest height. We're going to pull our arms inwards until we have a 90-degree angle in our elbows. For that, you're going to have to play around a little bit, see if that's the angle you can use. And then we're going to do half rotations outward and inwards in just our rotator cuffs. As always, thanks for joining me.